Sonic Mania has been out for a month now, and has already taken the gaming community by storm. Not only serving as a proper anniversary title for Sonic enthusiasts, but proving to the industry at large that a great Sonic game can be made in the modern gaming climate. Let's be honest, you already know how good the game is, and if you're already a Sonic fan, you know well enough about all the Easter eggs jam-packed into the game. For now, I would like to take a deeper look into the inner workings of what made Sonic Mania a great game as a whole, and what makes it stand out among its predecessors. I'm Sam from High Score Headquarters, and this is our top 5 design aspects of Sonic Mania. It's no surprise to anyone that Sonic Mania is a fine-looking game, taking cues from the retro revival aesthetic that has taken hold of the industry in the past few years. Often too many retro-inspired games, especially ones made by independent developers, have a look akin to 8-bit and 16-bit juggernauts of the 80s and 90s. Sonic Mania was clearly well aware of this, and instead goes for a more 32-bit look, giving us a glimpse at what a proper Sega Saturn Sonic game would have looked like. The game retains a low-resolution 240p look, but with added frames of animation, 3D models, and a color scheme somehow even more vibrant than the Genesis classics. As a child of the 32-bit era, particularly the PlayStation, I can't get enough of how the game looks. Introduced in Sonic Mania is the drop dash move, allowing Sonic to regain some speed by revving up during a jump and taking off as he touches the ground, as though performing a spin dash. It's a simple technique with simple execution. Simply tap the jump button twice, but hold it the second time to perform it. Unlike the boost from Sonic Rush or the homing attack from Sonic 4, the drop dash is a tool that can be used to solve a multitude of problems, rather than solving problems made specifically for the tool. It's very unobtrusive, and there's never a point where it's required to use, a philosophy I wish was applied to all of Sonic's traditional moves in the past decade. Sonic Mania brings to the table many returning level gimmicks, and even ones of its own, making each zone a unique experience compared to the last. What's great about these gimmicks is that they serve as mechanics that enrich the experience and are taught in a very coherent way. Take Flying Battery Zone. A central gimmick introduced in Act 1 is the ability to stick to those magnetic ceilings if you have acquired the electric shield. This is told to the player in an easy-to-understand manner by throwing a shield in their path right under one of those ceilings. The player naturally grabs it and instantly flies up to the magnet. This particular part of the level has no hazards that would intrude on the player learning this mechanic. It is only subsequent instances where the hazards are presented, and spins are put on the gimmick, like magnets periodically turning on and off. Mastering this concept also rewards the player with goodies here and there. Sonic Mania wants to throw wild cards in its level design, but not without ensuring the player knows exactly how they work first. Sonic CD is a very divisive game within the fanbase. I particularly don't care much for it, at least not in comparison to the other Genesis titles. One aspect that always frustrated me were the special stages centered around destroying UFOs within the allotted time. It's not explained well at all, Sonic feels very stiff to control, and the stages run at a frame rate far lower than the main campaign, something I'm glad was fixed in the recent re-release. I was skeptical about Mania bringing these back, but to my surprise they were far improved. It's now very simple to understand: chase one UFO, collect spheres to speed up, and rings to get more time. A clear example of Mania wanting to honor the past games, but not without fixing their shortcomings. Although your first playthrough of Mania will only clock in at a few hours, there's still plenty of extra content to toy with. Of course you can replay the game as Tails and Knuckles, but you can also get all the emeralds, break the game in your super form, play Blue Sphere special stages, break the game with debug mode, break the internet playing as Knuckles and Knuckles, play some Puyo Puyo just because, play head-to-head in competition mode, and of course, listen to the game's plethora of catchy tunes via the returning sound test. Priced at only $20, Sonic Mania is a budget title packing tons of extra content. In addition to being a love letter by Sonic fans for Sonic fans, Mania is clearly a game made by passionate designers with the know-how to make a great game that can be enjoyed by fans and the gaming community as a whole. Thanks for watching. Did you like our list? Be sure to let us know at HighScoreHQ on Twitter. Again, I'm Sam, and you can find me at CoolJamiel on Twitter. We'll see you next time.